Hey, it's Ann Wilson, and today I want to talk about the biggest dream killer there is. And this is the dream killer of feeling uncomfortable, specifically the feeling of feeling incompetent at something. And as grown-ups, at some point, we learn to feel uncomfortable with incompetence. And we get another set of belief that actually we need to feel competent the whole time. And not learning how to become comfortable with incompetence actually prevents us moving forward. It prevents us growing and expanding. And soon we discover that we start avoiding learning how to invest in that next asset class, or maybe learning that language, or picking up that guitar that you've always wanted to shift from air guitar to the real thing. Because the difficulty comes not from the learning, but actually from not wanting to feel incompetent. So incompetence, we've got to get, comes with every single new thing we want in our life. The truth is, incompetence just means we haven't learned that thing. So to expect ourselves not to feel incompetent is just completely unrealistic, and is going to trap you into the life you already have, which may be great. But actually, if we're not growing and expanding in life, we're actually dying. And one of the biggest things that we need as humans is growth. And if you're also not learning new ways to invest or how to manage your money, you're never going to get the financial reality or result that you want either. So here's what usually happens. We come across something, we get all excited and we go, yep, hey, I've just discovered index track investing. That sounds amazing. Or wow, I can do this certain strategy in investment property. So I'm speaking obviously on your financial side, but it happens in all areas of life. Or wow, there's this passive business strategy I can apply. And we get all enthusiastic. And then we very quickly realize we haven't a clue how to actually do it. And then for some people, they become okay with that feeling of knowing that they're incompetent, they don't know how to do it. And so they choose to learn, they choose to take action, they choose to consistently pitch up and take action over and over. They learn, they apply and adjust. And suddenly they find themselves actually knowing what the hell they're doing. And with that consistency, they get better and better, and then they achieve mastery. And wow, that's another skill that's in their back pocket. That's another asset class working for them, and they're moving forward in their life, having expanded, having grown. But it's that second step. It's that realizing after that initial enthusiasm that, oh shit, I have no clue what I'm actually doing. I need to learn something. I feel uncomfortable. I feel incompetent, is the dream killer. That's when most people stop. And that's the big step that differentiates people who actually achieve that success and growth in their life and financial freedom, and those that stay stuck in the endless loop, just bitching about the life that they have. So let's really unpack the 4 key steps to mastery. So the very first thing is that enthusiasm. It is that inspiration, is that realization, like, wow, I can learn how to invest. Yes, I can create my financial freedom. Wow, assets create my freedom. Let me learn how to do that. And this first stage of enthusiasm is also a stage that I call unconsciously incompetent. We don't yet know that we're completely incompetent and have no clue how to do it. Really important stage, because that's the stage where we get curious and we say, great, let's go towards that. And usually the second step comes very quickly, which is realizing we don't know how to do it, hitting that incompetency, and we become consciously incompetent. And I said, this is the step most people give up. But this is the key side when we go, okay, this is normal. This is a stage to really celebrate. And this is the stage where we choose to get a teacher, get a course, learn, give some time and really double down, because we celebrate, because now we're in the growing and the learning phase. And then through that, by applying, learning with that teacher, that peer group, that mentor, whatever it is, we hit the stage of becoming consciously competent. So yeah, we now know what the steps are. We know what we need to do. We know how to take that index tracker and get our online broker and get our regular investing happening, or how to evaluate that investment property, whatever it is that you're learning and growing. But we do it consciously, and we're following specific steps in that strategy, but it feels more comfortable now. We know what we're doing. And then as we do it more and more and more, we get to the point where we are unconsciously competent. And this is the point of mastery, where now it takes me literally 10 minutes a month for me to do my money management and update my spend trackers. I can evaluate an investment property in certain strategies within a few minutes because I've become unconsciously competent in those areas. But it took that journey for me to get there. Every single thing in your life needs to be learned and grown, and in order to have that in your life, you've got to be prepared to be uncomfortable with being incompetent, or rather learn to celebrate that feeling of incompetence because it's telling you that actually you're expanding and growing. So there you have it. And if you're watching this anywhere over than at thewealthchef.com, head on over there, and in the comments below, I'd love to know, what is an area in your life that you are prepared to be uncomfortable in? What is an area in your life you're prepared to feel that incompetence in order to get yourself towards your financial freedom? What is something that you commit to growing and learning so you can take yourself closer to the life that you really want to be living? And remember, your financial freedom is just one step at a time, together with a little bit of incompetency on the way.